the foundation of the Advaita path is to accept what is. What is the will of consciousness, or the will of God, if you want. Therefore, it doesn't make much sense to resist it. And on top of it, it's already right. However, try as you may, sometimes you won't be able to stop the resistance. The mind-body organism will not be willing to accept something. So what do we do in that situation? The solution is very simple. Just accept also the resistance to what is. So you accept what is happening, and you accept also the reaction of the mind-body organism to what is happening. You accept both. And what should happen when you do that? At the very least, the resistance will not increase even further. Because if you have a situation and the mind-body system is resisting that situation, and on top of it there is resistance to the resistance, then the resistance is increasing even further, and the result is more stress in the mind-body system, which is exactly what you want to decrease. By accepting the resistance, because it's too strong, because for whatever reason, the mind-body organism is not a perfect system. For whatever reason there is resistance, okay, you accept then the whole thing, the happening and the resistance itself. So you are not increasing the resistance even further, because the purpose in this foundation of the Advaita path, which is to accept what is to live a more relaxed life, that the mind-body organism is relaxed, not tense, and in suffering. And you will see that when you do this, when you accept both the happening and the resistance to what is, the resistance to the happening, there will be a relaxation again. Not always the mind-body organism will give into acceptance. Sometimes it will fight back. You can try, of course, you can try to help the mind-body organism to accept what is, to let go of the resistance, by reminding it, well, it is what it is. This is what is. This is the will of the divine. And maybe through that, the mind-body organism will let go of the resistance, and the resistance will collapse. That's great. But sometimes, as I said, try as you may, it will not happen. Then the question comes, well, since there is resistance, should I do something about the happening? And that is the answer to that is maybe. It depends on the situation. Obviously, often we have to do something about what is arising. And many times we do it without creating resistance. The happening is calling for action and we just act. There's nothing wrong with acting and doing something about it. But you can do it from a center of internal peace and acceptance of what is, including the fact that you are being called for action, or you can do this from a center of inner resistance that is going to increase suffering unnecessarily. This is the key, unnecessarily. By living in a state of inner acceptance of what is, of even resisting, of having to do something about it, an internal state of acceptance decreases suffering enormously. So I hope this helps you to deal with situations where your mind-body organism does not want to give into acceptance and continues to resist. If you are interested in awakening and you want to experience the awakening protocol, I leave you here below a link that will give you the information about this particular approach to awakening.